Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be walking you through how to configure BGP and EIGRP, and then after that I'm going to walk you through how to configure redistribution in between BGP and EIGRP. Alrighty, let me show you our objectives for today. Alrighty, you can take a quick look at our objectives here. Alrighty, now let me show you our topology we're going to be working with. Pretty simple topology, 2 routers, 2 laptops. We have EIGRP 100 on both sides and BGP 65001 and 65000. Alrighty. Alrighty guys, let's jump into this configurations. So, well, you know what, I'll take that back. Before we actually try to jump into the BGP configuration, let's verify that we can actually ping across to our neighbor. So let's ping that device across. Okay, we can. Let's verify the opposite side. Alrighty, we can ping across. Alrighty. Now, let's jump into our configurations. So the first thing we want to do is actually configure BGP. So we're going to do router BGP. We're going to put that AS number 65000, and we're going to do neighbor. And now we want to, when we say neighbor, we want to point it to the opposite side. So we're going to point it to R1. So that's going to be 201.1.2.2. And we're going to do remote AS. And that's going to be that BGP 65001. And we're going to leave that right there for now. So let's exit out of here. Now let's go to the opposite router. Put the same exact configs, but just different parameters. So router BGP. Now we're doing 6501. And we're going to do neighbor 201.1.2.1 with a remote AS of what we just configured on the opposite side, 65000. And we should see the neighbor come up as soon as we do this. There you go. So BGP is up. So let's verify that is actually up, even though we see the message. But we can run this command called show IP BGP Summary. And you can see right now our neighbor is 201.1.2.1 and the AS number is 65000. And you can see we've been up for 27 seconds. You can see over here this is BGP 65000. So we can check the opposite side now. Alright, so we can see on the same exact thing as the opposite side, our neighbor, the AS number, and BGP has been up for 1 minute and 4 seconds. Alright, so that's pretty much the basic config for us configuring BGP. Now let's jump into EIGRP configs. Alright guys, now we're going to jump into EIGRP. So let's start with that. So I'm saying router EIGRP 100. 100 is the actual autonomous system number.
and we're going to advertise our network, which is 10.50.50.0. Alrighty, that's that for that side. So now let's do the opposite side. Alrighty, so let's just verify our configs. Alrighty, so we have up here, this is our configs. So now we need to work on redistribution. So let's start back on R01 and go from there. So let's do BGP first. We're going to go back into BGP and we're going to say redistribution EIGRP 100. And that's it for BGP on that router. So let's exit. And now let's go into EIGRP and let's do the redistribution there. I'm all tongue twisted now. BGP 6500. Let's tab out metric, tab out bandwidth 124, and the delay we're gonna do 10. Reliability we're gonna do 255. The load we're gonna do 255, and the MTU we're gonna do 1500. Alrighty, so now let's get out of here. Let's verify our configs. Scroll back up a little bit. We can see right here in EIGRP, we are redistribute into BGP and vice versa. So now let's do it on the opposite side. Alrighty, that's it for BGP. Let's go into EIGRP now. Let's tab it out. So let's do delay is going to be 10. Reliability is going to be 255. And the load is going to be 255. And MTU is going to be 1500. They have to actually match on both sides. If they don't match, it doesn't work. So now let's verify our configs. So you can see here, we are redistributing into BGP, and same. So now that's it for this. Let's verify our routing table now. We should be learning routes. And look at that, we are. So you can see right here, this router is R1, and we have the 10.10.10 network, and this one is R0. We have the 10.50.50 network, and you can see that we're actually learning the 10.10.50 network via BGP, and it just happened. You can see right here. You can see this B right here stands for BGP up here. So now let's verify the opposite side. So show IP route, and same exact thing, B for BGP, and we'll learn this route. You can see right here, this is the default administrative distance for BGP, which is 20, and we'll learn it via that IP address on this interface right here, G01. So now the next thing we need to do is see if we can actually ping from those PCs. So let's go and do that. Alrighty. Let's clear up this screen a little bit. This is computer 1, so first thing I like to do, I like to actually ping the gateway first, then I go out from there. So 10.10.10.1, so we can ping our gateway. So now let's go across. I'm going across to the other router, the internal, on that gateway. So I can get to that gateway. So that host should be .2. So let me try .2. There we go. So we can ping across. So now let me verify on the opposite side. Clear up the screen. So I can ping the gateway on G00 on the opposite side. So now let's see if we can ping the host, which should be .2. And we can ping. So that's how you configure BGP and EIGRP and redistribution. So if you guys like it, click the like button, click subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks.